Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shayna if you are new here, but if you're not, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my perfume collection. I believe I've done this video once in the past a long time ago, and I finally have all my stuff with me because my stuff was in a storage unit for a period of time. So now that I'm settled into my new place, I have more of my perfumes with me after I got my stuff out of my storage unit. So I have like all my perfumes just in front of me now and have easier access to all of them. I might have to make a part 2 for this video, but I thought I would at least make a part 1 for this video and just see how long it takes. I don't want to bore you guys with a 30-minute long video of showing you guys my perfume collection. But I love perfumes, and I know a lot of women and men out there love fragrances and love to see what other people smell like and like any new fragrances they can try out. So I definitely have a good variety of upscale and even like lower scale, like drugstore to like Burlington type of scents. And I hope you guys enjoy this video and kind of get an idea of my scent palette and what I like to wear, and maybe it will inspire you to get a new fragrance of your own. So we're gonna start off with one of my favorite fragrances. I found this at Burlington about 2 years ago, and I'm on my 3rd or 4th bottle. I recently just bought a new bottle, and it only was $20. It's from Burlington, but I'm sure you can get it at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So it is this Ed Hardy fragrance. I'm not sure of the name of it, but it looks like this. It comes in a box like this. I just love the box anyway. And it just smells so fresh and so clean. And I'm a very like clean and fresh smelling girl. I don't like super strong scents, especially during the day. And now that we're going into spring and summer, I really want to smell fresh and clean and just really feminine and floral. So I love this bottle. I love anything at Hardy, but like I just love the bottle. And you just take the lid off basically like this, and it comes with a very good amount of perfume in my opinion. I believe the fluid ounces is 1.7 fluid ounces or 50 milliliters. So I think it comes with a lot of perfume for only $20. And like I said, this is like my 3rd or 4th bottle. I literally still have probably like this much left in my old bottle, and I still have it just as like a backup. But I love this perfume so much. When I found it, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not, because obviously you can't really smell perfumes at Burlington. Like it's not like when you go to Sephora and you do a tester of a perfume. So basically I got this on a whim and I fell in love with it immediately, and I've gotten it ever since, almost every year now. And I just love this fragrance. It's so fresh and floral. So if you're into something like that, then I would definitely recommend this perfume for you. I also think that the longevity of this perfume is really good as well. And overall, it's just an awesome scent. So I would definitely recommend it, like 10 out of 10. So the next fragrance we have is this Tous in Heaven. It's called Her. And I got this at Marshalls. And I actually looked this up on Google. And this is actually a limited edition fragrance. The owner that makes it is actually a designer brand. And they actually, I think, sold part of the company or something like that. And they stopped making this perfume specifically, but they still sell 2 or 3 more fragrances on their actual website. And they are actually a closed production company in France. So I thought that was really, really awesome. I'm super big into fashion anyway. So when I found that out, I was like, oh my God, the fashion girly inside me was like so excited. But I got this only for $8. It originally was $30. But when I actually looked it up on eBay, people are reselling it on there for like $300. So hey, you never know what you're gonna find at Marshalls. I took a risk with buying this perfume. I only got it because it was $8, and I'm like, it's $8, not a big deal. And I ended up actually really loving this scent. I got it about a month or 2 ago, and it looks like this. It's really, really pretty packaging, and actually has a lot of weight to it, which is really surprising. I thought this was gonna be like a cheap body spray, but it's an actual eau de parfum. And when you take the cap off, like this is like a magnet, and it has this really, really pretty pink metal packaging. And the smell is definitely, at first, is a little bit like weird. It's a little bit woodsy, a little bit earthy. It's definitely giving a little bit of like YSL opium. It's definitely not a everyday scent. I would definitely wear this in the colder months, and definitely wear it more like at night or if you're going out with friends. It definitely is long lasting, and it definitely sticks onto my skin and my clothes a long time. Obviously, everybody's body chemistry is different, so it might smell different on you than it would on me. But for me, I definitely get a woodsy, earthy, very YSL opium smell to it, almost like frankincense a little bit. So if you're into something like that, I would recommend this. But if not, I would definitely not recommend this for you, because it does give a little bit like grandma a little bit. But as the time went on and the scent evolves on your skin, it smells so amazing. So I would definitely rate this perfume probably about a 7 out of 10. It's definitely for my girls who love the rich, intense smells. So the next perfume we have is from Dossier. I'm sure you guys have heard of this brand a million times. I actually did their whole like program a few years ago during like quarantine. I had done the whole subscription thing where you like buy like 3 for $60 or whatever the price was. And I finished one of the scents, and I don't remember, I think it's supposed to be Marc by Marc Jacobs. It's supposed to be imitating, but the second scent I got was Floriental Vanilla. And it looks like this, and it's really nice. It has one of those magnetic caps. If you know, you know, if you have this. But it's supposed to mimic, I believe, YSL Opium, and it smells so nice. I was always kind of scared of scents like that, and so I always kind of strayed away from trying scents like that. But I thought with the subscription box, let me come out of my, you know, shell and let me try something new, and I ended up really enjoying it. And this can actually be a very everyday scent. It's not as strong as you think it would be. It definitely has notes of floral and vanilla. I can actually read you guys the notes. So the top notes are mandarin, pear, pink pepper, and licorice. The middle notes is jasmine and orange blossom, and the base notes are cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. So I would definitely say this fragrance, like when you smell it, it's actually very, very sweet, but you smell like almost like bourbon in there. You smell like a little bit of that, I would say the vanilla and the coffee in there, even a little bit of cedarwood. But this is one of those fragrances that will grow on you as the night goes, because at first I was like, oh, this smells too strong. It smells like a men's perfume. I almost gave it to my brother. I was like, this smells way too much like a men's cologne, and I'm not a big men's cologne like lover. Like I love it on a guy, I don't like it on me. So this grew on me though as the time went. It really like gets really nice and warm smelling, almost like vanilla, and you smell the floral notes a lot more, and the amber. If you love amber, you're gonna love this fragrance. So I would definitely recommend this Floriental Vanilla. I'm pretty sure they still make it on Dossier, and you can buy it even at Walmart now. They sell the bottles for like $30 or whatever. So that's awesome if you don't have access to getting it online. But I would definitely give this fragrance from Dossier, I'd probably give it like a 7, 8 out of 10. So next we're getting into our heavy hitters. So I had went to see my sister maybe like a year or two ago, and we went to a Fenty event. And so you guys know that Rihanna came out with the perfume, and we were able to get a bottle of perfume actually engraved. So of course I wasn't gonna turn up the chance to not get that bottle. So I got my name, as you can see, engraved into this beautiful amber colored bottle. As you see, it's like her Fenty logo, not Fenty, her Fenty logo. And it is such a nice bottle. Of course, it's really, really heavy. I haven't used that much of it because it's honestly not my favorite scent, unfortunately. I really wanted to love it because I love Rihanna and I'm a huge fan of all the stuff she does. But I definitely think that she's made some better fragrances in the past. If you've smelled her nude, if you've smelled a few of her other fragrances that she has, they're really, really sweet smelling, and they're completely different than the vibe for this one. This is definitely giving grown and sexy, but I feel like for me, it's a little bit too earthy. It's giving like wet, musky dog a little bit, unfortunately. And for the price, because I think it was like $160, I don't feel like it's worth it. I would definitely just buy a sample first on her website if you could do that first, which I think you can on her website. But it just, the lid comes off like this, and it just gives like, I don't know, like it's not giving what I thought it was gonna give. It's very woodsy. It's obviously something that she really enjoys to wear. Yeah, so I would not recommend this scent really if you're not into stuff like that. Like per se, for me, I'm not really into scents like that. So for me, I just have it more as like, it's beautiful bottle, came in a beautiful box, and I just display it on my dresser. That's it. But I would definitely give this, for me, probably a 3, maybe a 4, like maybe a 4, really pushing it if we give it a 4 out of 10. Next, we have this beautiful fragrance from Kat Von D Beauty. And I got this a while ago. This was definitely during quarantine, I believe. And again, I didn't use a lot of this, not because I didn't like the scent. As you guys can see, the bottle is like beautiful. I love the bottle. It really is what got me to buy the fragrance. And they were doing like this little sale when I had bought it. I don't remember how much I got it for, but I know it wasn't cheap. But the fragrance, it definitely took time to grow on me. I saw so many bad reviews, and that almost made me not want to buy it. But I was like, F it. Like, I love the fragrance, how it looks, and I love like what the notes were and stuff like that. And it really smells similar to the Tous in Heaven. It's definitely a very nighttime smell. If you want to wear this during the day, I would say wear it during the day. Obviously, I've worn it during the day before, but I definitely just love the packaging. I love the engraving in it. And like, this perfume is no longer available, I think only on eBay, because obviously, if you didn't know, Kat Von D sold her company over to a whole new person. So she does have like a stake in the company, I believe, still, but she doesn't manage any of the creative directing side or anything like that like she used to when she had full control over the company. But this is definitely a fragrance that like grows on me. It's definitely very woodsy, musky, has a lot of amber notes and a little bit of vanilla. There's a little bit of floral notes in here. I believe it's like magnolia or something. I'll try to put the notes on the screen for each fragrance because I don't know, they're not in front of me, but I would definitely say this fragrance is really, really nice. I just love the bottles. I'm really a sucker for like packaging, and I think that's what gets me when I buy perfumes. It's not always about the smell for me. Sometimes it's about the packaging. So I would definitely give this fragrance an 8 out of 10. I think overall this is giving grown and sexy, and this is definitely gonna like turn heads, and it's gonna really have long lasting staying power. I noticed with this perfume, it has very long lasting staying power as well. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. I have this Toca Amelia scent, and I love the packaging once again. The packaging is beautiful and it's heavy as hell. It's a glass bottle, and even the cap is like full metal. But look how cool the cap is, you guys. Like, I'm a sucker for packaging. And this scent is so nice. I'm actually gonna put some on right now. I already put on perfume today, but I love how fresh this smells. Right off the bat, you get a very strong citrus and lemon scent. And you also get very ambery, woodsy vanilla scent. For sure. This is definitely a very daytime scent, perfect for spring or summer. It's very light. The staying power is amazing, and I would definitely recommend this perfume. I believe you can get it from Sephora, Blue Mercury, even the Toca site, I believe, sells this perfume. And this is 1.7 fluid ounces. And they're made in the United States because they're a New York based company. And it's a guy who actually made these perfumes based off of his daughters and his wife and different women in his life, which I think was awesome. It's a really cute idea. I believe this is named after his daughter, Amelia, but I just love this scent. It's so fruity, floral, citrusy. If you're into stuff like that, I would definitely recommend this for you. And they have smaller sizes if you don't want to get such a big size. I think this size is like 130 or something like that, but I would definitely recommend a smaller size. They probably have like a $35 bottle from Sephora or Toca in a travel size scent. That way you can kind of test it out and see how you like it from your everyday use of holding it in your purse or something. But I definitely love this fragrance. It's so soft and feminine and smells so just fresh. And I love everyday scents like this to wear to work or just to go out to run errands, or even if I'm staying in the house. This is a really nice fragrance to have in your collection. I would definitely rate this fragrance probably a 9 out of 10 because this is my go-to type of scent for everyday usage, similar to the Ed Hardy one. The Ed Hardy one is a little bit more florally and girly, but this one is just as sweet and smells just as citrusy and fresh. So I would definitely recommend this one. So I'm definitely gonna have to make a part 2 because I realized I have more fragrances than I thought that I had that I forgot I owned. So yeah, so we're gonna do this last fragrance and then I will be making a part 2. So I hope if you guys liked this video, you will watch part 2 when that comes out in about a week or so. So the last fragrance I'm gonna tell you guys about is the Shakira perfume. And I love the packaging. Literally, it's so cool. I think this was actually made after her body, and I love fragrances that look like this. It's similar to the Kim Kardashian fragrance with the whole like shape of her body. This smell, I would say, is very ambery, woodsy, not really getting any floral notes out of it. It's definitely a nighttime smell. I actually sprayed it a little bit on my wrist before I started the video, and just to see, and it's very ambery and woodsy. So definitely not a daytime scent. I'm sure you could, obviously, if you're into that as your everyday scent. It's giving YSL Opium. I feel a lot of people make perfumes after YSL Opium because it's such a popular fragrance and so many women love that grown and sexy feel. It's giving very warm and rich. A little bit of frankincense I could smell in there. I'm not sure the exact notes. Again, I will have the notes listed somewhere on the screen. But I just love the packaging, you guys. And it has like glitter on the body. And of course it has like Shakira right here. I lost the cap for it, but I still have the container for it, so I just keep it in there. But she has some really nice fragrances. I've had her fragrances a few years ago, like a duo set, and they smell so good. She makes a variety of really sweet smelling, but she makes a lot of deep, rich, ambery, woodsy smells as well, similar to this one. This one overall, I would say the lasting power is really not that long. I don't remember how much it was. It's been like a long time that I've had this scent, and I haven't used a lot just because I feel like it's a nighttime, not everyday scent. So it's not something I'd wear during the day. It's something I'd wear for a special occasion or just at nighttime if I'm going out or something like that. I would overall give this fragrance probably about a 6.5, 6.5 out of 10. Overall, it is a nice fragrance, and I'm like a big Shakira fan, so I think that's really what made me like the fragrance even more. But just like I said with the Rihanna one, it's not always gonna be what you expect, and so it's kind of just like having the perfume because you like the artist. So that's one of these fragrances. I don't think I'd purchase another fragrance from her for a while unless she came up with something that I felt like I really had to have. So that concludes part 1 of my perfume collection. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and maybe got some inspiration on a fragrance you'd like to try or something you would like to purchase in the future. Again, if you did like today's video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell to stay notified when I upload every week. My Fridays are usually going to be like the days that I upload because I have off on those days. So be sure to check out my channel on Fridays for new uploads. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.